مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Hello dear students, it's me Mr. Osama introducing Unit 5 Lesson 4. Today's lesson is very important. It's about reported speech. To report what somebody says or asks or requested or inquired about is not just a grammatical rule. That's why today's lesson will be divided into two parts. Today, inshallah, we're going to deal with part 1. But as usual, let's first check your homework for yesterday. Open your workbooks, page 53, to check exercise A. In exercise A, you had to fill in the spaces by choosing from A, B, C, or D. Here are the answers. 1. D. Set. 2. A. Entrepreneurs. 3. B. Income. 4. C. Steady. 5. D. Resigned. 6. A. Duties. 7. A. Applicants. 8. C. Employee. I hope you did well in the exercise. And now let's move to today's work. Lesson 4, Grammar. This lesson will be on page 71 on your student books and on page 53 of your workbooks. Today's objectives are as follows. At the end of the period, students should be able to 1. Quickly change statements into reported speech. 2. Recognize the difference between say and tell. 3. Recognize the changes of tenses and pronouns when reporting a speech. Let's start our lesson for today. Open your student books, page 71. Today, inshallah, we're gonna do exercises A and B. Before doing exercise A, watch the following video.
Today we're going to talk about reported statements. When someone tells you something, or you hear something, and then you tell someone else, you can either use the exact words they said, or use what we call reported speech, sometimes called indirect speech. I want to become a teacher, John says to Michael. Michael meets Jane later on. He tells her what Michael said to him. John said that he wanted to become a teacher. Now, when you tell someone what someone else said, you're really telling a very little story. Because of this, we usually change the tense that the person originally used in the direct speech. This table indicates the main changes in tenses that happen when reporting something someone says. In American English, the past simple is often reported without changing to the past perfect. If you are in doubt about it, you should use the past perfect. It will always be acceptable. If you are reporting a fact which doesn't change, you don't have to change the tense. For example, the longest river in the world is the Nile. Reported, she said that the longest river in the world is the Nile. That's correct. She said the longest river in the world was the Nile. That is correct too. There are also some other words that are often changed when you are reporting someone else's words. You can see these in the table.
I believe after this detailed explanation, exercise A will be very easy. Let's do it together. Read the following sentences. What were the speaker's exact words? Complete the speech bubbles. Vanessa said she had already sent her CV to a computer company and that she was going to send it to some more. The answer of this sentence is already here for you. I have already sent my CV to a computer company and I'm gonna send it to some more. What happened here? She was converted to I and had went back to be have. Alright? What else? She said she was going. Yes, but her exact words are I'm going. Got it? Now let's move to sentences 2, 3, and 4. Please pause the video and do the exercise writing the exact words of Mr. Collins, Jenny, and Frank. After that, play the video again to check your answers. Good luck. Here are the answers. Mr. Collins told us that the meeting would be held on the 3rd floor the next day. His exact words are, yes, the meeting will be held on the 3rd floor tomorrow. So, would is turned into will, and the next day is turned into tomorrow. Okay? What about Jenny's words? Jenny announced that she wanted to attend a business course in London. So, what are Jenny's exact words? Yes, true. I want to attend a business course in London. And finally, let's check Frank's exact words. Frank said that he might be late for the meeting and that we could start without him. So, what are his exact words? Yes, I may or might be late for the meeting. You can start without me. I hope your answers are correct. Good work. Now it's time for exercise B on your student books, page 71. But before doing the exercise, watch the following video to differentiate between these two verbs, say and tell. Now let's do exercise B together. Look at the examples on the left again and answer the questions. Here are the examples. Vanessa said she had already sent her CV to a computer company and that she was going to send it to some more. 2. Mr. Collins told us that the meeting would be held on the third floor the next day. Jenny announced that she wanted to attend a business course in London. And finally, Frank said that he might be late for the meeting and that we could start without him. Let's read the questions. What's the difference in the way say and tell are used? Yes, what do you think? Here is an answer. Yes, say is used when there is no indirect object, while tell is used only with an indirect object. Notice the difference between the first sentence and the second sentence. The first sentence, Vanessa said she had already sent her CV to a computer company. However, in the second sentence, the word told is used. And notice that told is followed by an indirect object, which is us. Told who, told me, told you, told us, told whosoever. I think it's clear now. Now let's move to question 2. What other verbs is used to introduce reported statements? Here, number 1 said, told, yes, announced. In addition to using said or told, there are so many introductory verbs like announced, warned, promised, and so on. Now it's time to play. Actually, I have prepared a game for you to play to differentiate between say and tell. Please pause the video, copy the link in your browser, play the game, have fun, but do not forget to come back to continue exercise B. Exercise B, question 3. How do the verb forms, pronouns, possessive adjectives, and time expressions change from direct to reported speech? Complete the table. Here is a table divided into 2 parts. The first part is direct speech, contains verb forms, pronouns, possessive adjectives, and time expressions in the direct speech. And we have to fill in the other part to reported speech. I mean the present simple in the direct speech is turned into past simple in the reported speech, right? Now try to do the exercise yourselves, pause the video and do it. After that, come back, play the video to check your answers. Here are the answers. Yes, we've already done the present simple. Yes, it's turned into past simple. The present progressive and is are verb plus ing is turned into past progressive. True, which is was or were plus verb ing. Past simple. It can be past simple or past perfect simple. Right? What about the present perfect? True, the present perfect is turned into past perfect. Will? Yes, would. Am, is, are, going to is turned into was, were, going to. Can? True, could. May? Yes, might. Must? Yeah, had to. What about tomorrow? The next or the following day? I? He or she, according to the speaker, if he is a man or a woman. And finally, my is her or his, also according to the speaker. I believe that changing direct speech into reported speech is very easy, but it needs practice. That's why here is another game for reported statements. Enjoy the game, pause the video, copy the link, have fun, but don't forget to come back for your homework. Open your workbooks, page 53, because exercise B is your homework. Have a look at exercise B, page 53 on your workbooks. Here you have to circle the correct words in 8 sentences. I know today's lesson is full of information, but it's not hard for my good students. It only needs practice. Anyways, thank you very much for your attention. See you.